Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, would do how we living as a teacher, albeit at the elementary school level. I know all about testing. They have beginning of year tests, mid year tests, end of year tests on the computers, math, reading, writing. To me, it's a little bit overkill, but I'm not administration talking sports, I'm teacher talking sports. So, there's only so much I can do. That is what we are required to give to the students. Well, we see it at all different levels in schooling and even post schooling. If we talk the NFL draft, for years they had something called the Wonderlic test. People who got low scores were often leaked to the media. Now they take something known as the S2 test, and a very notable rookie quarterback scored low on that as well last year. We'll get into that shortly, but this is via Pro Football Talk. Mike Florio, Rosenhaus Sports, of course, Drew Rosenhaus, famed football agent, also instructs draft picks to refuse to submit to cognitive testing. So there was news that Athletes First notified teams that it instructed its clients to refuse to submit to the S2 test. Drew Rosenhaus of Rosenhaus Sports informs PFT that his firm made a similar connection to all NFL franchises. We notified the teams approximately the same time that A1 did that our rookie clients would be taking these tests as well, Rosenhaus said via text message. I'd like what Florio says here. These teams put incoming players through too much scrutiny under the guise of a job interview. The players already have done the job for multiple years at no cost to their collegiate employers. I mean, it's just too much. And there really is a thing. I truly do believe there is a thing that some people just aren't good test takers. And that might be the case with this guy here. This was Yahoo Sports. This came out January 20th of this year because it talks about more. CJ Stroud's S2 cognition test score was potentially invalid and shouldn't have been leaked. Well, so he scored an 18%. So he scored an 18 out of a possible 100 on the test, and he's been one of the best rookie quarterbacks in pro football history for the Houston Texans. I'm not a test taker, so I play football, Stroud said via Scott Fowler of the Charlotte Observer after the results were leaked. At the end of the day, I don't got nothing to prove for nobody, so I'm not going to sit here and explain how I process football. If people are making the picks, know what I can do, so that's all that matters to me. There's a whole bunch of people that know how to coach better, know how to play quarterback better, know how to do everything on social media. As a man in the arena, that's what's tough. Is stepping in the arena with 10 toes. I'm going to stand on that. I know what I can do. I know what I can process. If I'm not the smartest quarterback in the draft, I know I'm one of the smartest quarterbacks in the NFL when I step in there tomorrow. I have that confidence in myself, and I don't think you could play at Ohio State and not be smart. That's probably pretty true, that last statement. And let's be honest, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to play in the NFL. You just, especially at the quarterback position, you need to know how to read defenses. So Ryan Heath, you see his um, X account post. Remember the S2 cognition test? Its creators now tell the Wall Street Journal that CJ Stroud's poor result was potentially invalid and should have never been leaked. To me, that seems like it might just be damage control because they face so much scrutiny. Once it leaked, they said it was one of the lowest scores ever, and CJ Stroud just went out and had one of the best rookie seasons ever by a quarterback. And you wonder how much the Carolina Panthers took into that because um, Bryce Young scored a 58%, so 40% higher. Of course, the Panthers took Bryce Young number two. Texans took CJ Stroud. Excuse me, Panthers took Bryce Young number one. Texans took CJ Stroud number two. And at least for 1 year, it looks like CJ Stroud was a much better pick. What is your thought? Do you think these cognition tests are ridiculous for um, NFL draft players entering the NFL draft to have to go through? And do you like this whole job interview thing? I mean, So I think it's a little overkill. Just like I think the combine's a little overkill. I mean, being a great athlete is awesome, but it's more about what you do on your field and your tape on the field, at least to me. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.